I believe a great leader in today's world has the ability to create a high-performance environment where success is inevitable. They can create a high-performance environment. They can understand how purpose, goals, and culture and strategy all fit together, and they can create a system that drives the right behavior and the right activity in the organization to get the right results. And they look at it in a holistic way. The challenge we have is in the old world, you became successful because you were a subject matter expert. You became a subject matter expert, and now you're at the top of an organization and you can't work holistically. So you don't look at the organization as a system. Now, what that's doing, of course, is driving the wrong behavior. So how many, for example, have a value around collaboration and team working, yet you reward people individually and you set individual objectives? So how are they going to behave individually? So I think the skill of a leader in today's world is to look at the system of the organization and be able to devise a high-performance environment which links strategy and culture together and can drive the right behavior and the right activity to get the results you want. The second aspect of that, of course, is how you awaken possibility in people to deliver extraordinary results. So how many of your leaders, for example, would have a KPI around confidence, around trust, around care, around ensuring that people feel safe? At the end of the day, we are successful down to the people in our organizations. If the employee experience is not at the heart of the organization, then you're missing a big trick. It's about how we get the best out of our people. We need leaders who can operate with boldness, simplicity, and speed. Leaders who are comfortable to be vulnerable and to admit they don't know the answers. We need leaders who can keep things simple, not complicated strategies, one-page plans. And we need people who can operate with speed and pace. Not that excuse that we call efficiency. You can be really efficient, can't you, doing the wrong stuff? It's about being efficient and effective. That's when we operate at pace. And many organizations confuse pace and speed with being busy. So we need leaders who can do that and work at that level. We need leaders who can inspire action. If you're a great musician, you're a great musician because you can give meaning to the music to the audience. You're a great leader because you can give meaning to the strategy to your staff. We need people who can inspire action, can tell stories, and get people behind what we're trying to do. We need leaders who can build high-performance teams really, really quickly. Global teams. In a world of agile working, we need to be able to see opportunities and grab them. So our ability to put teams together really quickly is really important. If we don't have a process to do that, then we're missing a trick as well. We need leaders who can actually create a culture where innovation is unleashed, where everyone in the organization is trying to improve what they do. In sport, they talk about marginal gains. I think we need to in business as well. We need to look at everything we do and innovate in everything we do, not just new products and services, but our business models, the way we finance our business, the way we look after our staff, the customer journey, our brand. They are all areas where we can innovate. We need leaders who can manage ambiguity and navigate through uncertainty and are comfortable with not knowing the answers. We need leaders who can actually anticipate and manage risk. And we need leaders who can educate. The best leaders I know are the leaders who can teach, can coach and mentor, and get the best out of their staff. And we need leaders who can deliver at pace. So I'd like to invite you on that journey and think about what is it that you do. Could you articulate your leadership philosophy? Could you articulate to your business what is it you do as a leader? Because the way we need to develop a leader starts with you. And I think the way we develop it is being really clear about what your personal leadership brand is. Can you talk about who you are as a person? What's important to you, your values, your philosophy? Have you got your own manifesto that you're living? My 10 disciplines are a framework that I use to reference my actions and review and focus on. Have I got a toolkit that's going to help me to be able to craft solutions? Because in today's world, we can't rely just on experience. We have to have the ability to be able to look at a situation and use a route map and a set of tools to get to where we want to get to. If you go back to the 1950s, there are many leaders who the only tool in their toolbox, of course, is one big hammer. That's what they use all the time. It's called coercive power. But that just doesn't work in the world that we live in now.